Dhaka because just saw somebody butchering meat on the side of the road. Don't have a problem with that. That's the way people live. You know, meat's meat, isn't it? Just we're so sanitized from where our meat comes from. We don't actually ever see really any kind of you know, being butchered stage. It's already pre-packaged and already sold almost pristine anyway. So I think this is Lalbagh Fort. I think I'm already here, so let me go and get an entrance fee, and then I think I'm going to go to the Royal Castle for a quick drink. And then after that I'm going to make my way to Newmarket. I'm going to go and see Sofyan Bhai, a chap called Sofyan. He owns a shop called Neha Fashions. I've been in contact with him over a few months because he's got some Punjabis. In Bangladesh they're called Punjabis, but in India they're called Gurtas. I probably mispronounced that, but it's Gurtas, something like that. I fancy buying myself a few of them. I've not brought any shirts with me, just bought t-shirts, so when I go to the village I don't think showing my tats is going to be appropriate, so I think I would like to just cover that up as best as I can anyway. Don't want to offend any of my relatives, so yeah, especially here anyway. Cheers, bye. Like it was 400 Dhaka. I think if you're part of this SRCC country, which I think is like India, Nepal, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, all those kind of things, then you get it much cheaper. But this is Lalbagh Fort, 400 Dhaka, so what's that? So 140, so about 250. It's not a big deal, so I'm just going to walk in and see what we think. As you can see, it's very pretty, and again it feels, even though you can hear the beeps of the horns, it feels like another kind of oasis, somewhat quiet and peaceful, away from the hustle and the bustle, the general hustle and the bustle of the city. I went to the Royal Castle, which is up there, but they don't open their rooftop till 12, so if I fancy getting myself a nice cold drink there. But yeah, so let's go and have a little wander. The little bit of research I did on this was that whoever commissioned it to be built, they were obviously based here, or they moved here from the, I don't know, the ruler, and it must have been one of their chief, one of the ruler's chief men, and he commissioned this to be built, and then partway through the build he was called back, so it is nowhere near complete apparently. You can see like on that side you can see the wall, but it's not fully complete. There's quite a meaty wall there. And then you've got some buildings in here, but they're not all complete. It's meant to have some kind of underground tunnels, which I think they closed off with. I think a child got lost in them or something a few years ago, so they'll have to close those tunnels off so people can't get into them. But yeah, it must have looked lovely when, you know, they've got fountains here when they were all on and working, but it's just been partly built and then basically just left. Again, a really nice peaceful place to come, really lovely garden. Looks like lots of young people coming, couples, don't know if they're officially couples, but definitely couples coming here. So yeah, another place, peace and quiet in the mad city. It's a bit of a hill, it's sort of partly built this kind of wall or building, but it's built into a hill, so again it's just, you can see like the ruined bit, well not ruined, but I guess they're partly ruined, but they're not finished. Partly built and partly ruined buildings and walls and structures that have been left. Looks like there's a few people here maintaining the gardens and stuff. Yeah, blimey, it's really sticky and hot, man, I tell you that. Whew. I thought I'd love this weather, but it's hard work. Anyway, just gonna go and have a little wander, have a sit down in some shade, have a vape, and see what happens. It used to be, or part of a Mughal roof garden, so again, it wasn't complete. Bits of rubbish here, but hey, you know, what would you expect? The guys are too busy making a living than having to worry about tidying this kind of stuff up. But yeah, as I come to this end I can hear a lot more noise actually, but you can see the wall here. God, it would have been a huge wall. Obviously it never got finished, obviously let me just go across the fountain so you can see there was another fountain meant to be here as well, on the roof, by the roof garden, but obviously never got finished. I'm just going to go to the edge here, see what I can see. So there, I think one of these end buildings is meant to be a shrine to somebody, but I don't know who. But that one they're doing some work on anyway, so it is. Lovely wild dogs about, and again you can see some quite a extravagant fountain system over there, but it wasn't finished. You can see how high those walls are, really high. So yeah, so this is Lalbagh Fort. So yeah, if you're in Dhaka, come and give it a go. It's no big deal. Very cheap to get into, and just a bit of peaceful walking about in the heat, and just getting away from a bit of the noise for a short period. I'm having a break from the heat. Time is about 12:05. It is really hot and sticky out there, so I've come to Roy Castle, which is opposite Lalbagh Fort, and on the rooftop, they've got a rooftop that overlooks Lalbagh Fort, and I would have gone and eaten at the Lalbagh on the rooftop, but it's just too hot, too really sticky. Don't fancy eating some food. It's that sticky, so I just bought one. I was ordering a small lunch, but this is the lunch I've got, which is it's basically a mutton biryani, but they call it kichi. I think they call it kichi. He's taken the menu away, so yeah, give it a go. See what it's like. You can see there's a potato in there. There should be some mutton. I think there's some stuff in there I can't really see at the moment, so I'll give it a go and see what I reckon. You have to feel the meat, feel the potato. So let's have a bit of potato with rice. It's really nice actually. It's got not spicy, it's not hot. It's but it has got some spices in it, but you can really taste it. I think it might be cumin, but it's really good. It's really nice, really mild. I don't normally like dry food. I like mine covered in gravy of some sort, but this really tastes. I don't know if I can eat all of that. Oh my god, that's I can show you any bit of mutton. So there's a bit of mutton there. So I'm just going to see how tender it is. Just melts in your mouth. Really soft. I think this is definitely a portion for two. I definitely can't eat all of this. Well, I say I can't eat all of this, but I'll probably give it a good go. You also get like a plate of chilies, cucumber and limes. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to eat some more of this kind of food in restaurants like this, which I think is fine. But I just don't want to risk it on a salad. I'd rather risk it on something like this, which has got much more flavour. But yeah, it's really good. Not spicy though. I thought it'd have maybe chilies in it, but I guess that's why they've got chilies on the side. So if you want chilies, you can add them in to your own taste. So I think I'll work through this and then I'll let you know how I get on at the end. Cheers. Somebody who said that's too much. Not too bad. Things virtually gone. It was very tasty. The actual meat, even though the rice didn't have a lot of spice, the meat's obviously been marinated in some spice, and it's got a nice gentle sting in my mouth, which is really pleasant. Yeah, so this is the Roy Castle. I'm going to pay up and then see if I can go, if they let me upstairs. I don't know if the door's shut, so I don't know if they're doing stuff up the stairs, but yeah, the Roy Castle at Lalbagh Fort. It's got English menus. They do like Western food, like noodles and stuff like that. I think they do pizzas and burgers, but they do traditional stuff as well. So it's a good combination if you're in a group and not everybody likes the same kind of food. Right, the rooftop of Royal Castle. You sort of have to get a lift to the 4th floor, then you walk into the top of the restaurant, and then there's another set of steps that takes you up to the rooftop. So there's sort of 2 parts that are open, and there's a bit in the middle, which is sort of like a sealed room. So I think it says no smoking in here, but I thought that was inside, but they said that I think it's fake. So how accommodating they are. But yeah, what an amazing room. You to have your lunch or dinner when you've got Lalbagh Fort in the background. It looks really lovely. And I've seen videos in the evening where it's actually lit up, so I don't fancy eating out in the open in the evening, to be honest. Got bitten to shreds by mozzies last night at the airport, so I don't know what it'd be like right in the city centre, but yeah, really good view. Now off to do a bit of shopping, hopefully at Dhaka without me in it, from the other sort of roof terrace. That's the sort of room that's in between, so I guess if it's stormy, wet or cold, you could eat in there, but still on the roof. And you've got this lovely view of manicured gardens and the sort of red fort of Lalbagh. Unfinished fort. You can hear the call to prayer. It's 1:45. Yeah, time to move on.